Everybody, this is Supratik Acharya and hope you're doing extremely well. Thank you for joining back to my YouTube channel. If you find the content very intriguing, kindly do like, share and subscribe to the channel so that you get notified every time we post a video like this. Today we'll be going to discuss about what made Xavi actually took the decision, what made Xavi take the decision of just staying back. He had clearly mentioned it multiple times that he won't be staying irrespective of whatever the results are. Even if we win the Champions League, he won't change his stance. So he took that decision, right? But he changed the stance and said that he will be staying back for another season till his contract comes to an end. Now, actually, I'll quickly say here, I'll quickly just add one point here that Laporta is a mastermind. The decision he took is for the betterment. He has always been somebody who has prioritized himself first because he's a true politician, right? He's a politician, and one of the reasons why he just took that decision for himself because he also knows that 2026 is not too far. We have the elections coming up, and then if he's not able to actually if he is not able to keep hold of Xavi, if he is not able to bring in a couple of big stars in the team, if he is not actually able to give us the results that Barcelona coolers are so looking forward to, he won't stand a chance here. He won't be able to stay back, right? Because he won't be given the I don't know whether you guys are aware of this, but because Barcelona is a state-owned club, so it's still the entire community who votes there for their manager, or sorry, not for the manager, but for the president, for the presidential elections that take place. We are the ones, like Barcelona coolers are the ones who actually vote for them. So that is how it works. Xavi, I don't think I'll just tell you the perspective Xavi has in order to stay and why Laporta made him to stay. Laporta doesn't have any such big names in the market who will come up and just stay for 1 year or so and just help the club get better. Even if they come up for a year or so just to prove a point, they will be asking for a lot of players, which, frankly speaking, Laporta won't be able to get those players for that guy. Even if we bring in Hansi Flick, even if we bring in somebody like Nagelsmann or De Zerbi or Arteta or somebody, I don't know. De Zerbi, Arteta definitely won't come. Hansi Flick was the most probable option out of those, but then even to bring them, even if they are brought for one season, I don't think that Laporta had that enough of fund where he can actually bring in the players that Arteta or somebody like Hansi Flick is asking for. If you know, Hansi Flick is somebody who likes backing the youth definitely, but then he likes his own players. He will ask somebody like Zubimendi, he will ask somebody like Kimmich, he will ask somebody like Haaland, he will ask somebody like Nico Williams. So he can ask for a lot of players, but then will we be able to bring them? The answer is no. Xavi is the only coach out there in the European market who knows the condition of this club, who knows where the club is suffering right now, and who knows what it takes to actually take the club through, irrespective of whatever the problem is. Xavi is the only option that we have. He is not the best. I still maintain the fact that he is not the best. But Xavi is quite good given the conditions that we are in. Given that this is a transitional phase, given that we don't have the revenue, given that we are not in the 1-to-1 rule, given that nothing is going in our favor, we have lost out on the World Cup, on the Club World Cup, right? So nothing is in our favor. I'll just tell you why is Xavi probably the best choice for taking up the Barca manager for another season. I'll just tell you the reasons why I feel that Xavi is the best manager that we could have asked for this season, the upcoming season. I'll just tell you quickly. The first thing, that Xavi knows the club inside out. He knows that he won't be getting that many players. Even if he has asked for a couple of positions, only the pivot and the left wing role. So we can have somebody like Kimmich, or we can have somebody like Nico Williams out there in the left wing. Or if we are asking for some pivot role, we can have easily have Kimmich or Zubimendi. But then it remains to be seen whom can the club sign. That is the first thing. The second thing is, Xavi has taken these players. He has actually supported a lot of youth players who has actually delivered for him. If you have somebody like Kubatsi, Pedri, Gavi, Hector Fort, you have Lamine Yamal. So these are so many players. I know that it is not a good thing to field 16, 17, 18-year old 4 5 players in the starting lineup. It's not good, and it actually goes to show that we are always just putting our trust on the La Masia players, which is great. But then at times, definitely they won't be able to perform. Suppose if they concede a silly goal, if they end up not scoring some sitters, so you can't blame them, right? You can't blame a Lamine Yamal for missing easy chances. You can't put the blame on them, right? So that is how you need to understand. That is how you need to actually get why Xavi is probably the best option that Barcelona has. Hansi Flick, Nagelsmann, Klopp, Lucho, Pep would all have come because Barcelona's heritage, Barcelona, the way Barcelona is, Barcelona's club heritage, the way Barcelona has succeeded in the past, they would have all come because Barcelona's name is huge, because there's love for Barcelona all around. But given the financial constraints that we have, given what we are going through every single day of the year, La Liga is against us. We are not in the one-to-one rule. There are no players out there in the market. We are a team under transition. There are 15, 16-year-old 4 5 players out there who are regularly starting for Barcelona. I don't know whether there is any European manager out there who would have come to Barcelona and said like, I don't need any proven players. I can handle these players all by myself. I can take Barcelona into this season with the kids that we have, with the youth players that we have. I seriously have my doubts. There are lot of European top class managers out there who have who have a lot of pedigree, but then do they actually have the pedigree of continuing with these youth players? Seriously remains a doubt. Seriously, that is one doubt that Laporta also had, and no manager in the European circuit would have come just for one season. They wouldn't have come just for one season because you're creating a project, you are making a project for just 1 year, and knowing that somebody else would come and you have to hand over that project to that manager. The only reason, and many of you will ask why Xavi is staying then. Xavi is staying because he is still adamant on the fact that he wants to prove a point. He wants to make Barcelona social media, Barcelona media platform understand. The only reason why Xavi is staying in Barcelona is he wants to make the media understand that he wasn't given the love and the appreciation that he should have got. Any other club in the European circuit would have appreciated Xavi as an individual, would have appreciated Xavi as a mentor, just because of the financial constraints and the and understanding where the club was. The club was in despair need of hope and love when Xavi joined. Xavi joined when we were losing against every other team under Koeman. Xavi came from there. Xavi fought against Real Madrid. We won 4-0. He gave us Super Copa de España. He gave us La Liga in just one season, and you guys are still not appreciating him as a coach. I just hope Xavi stays not just for this season, for the next season, but for many seasons to come, because he is a club legend. I just hope he stays and continues the way he has over the last couple of years. And I just hope that this love story between Xavi and Barcelona just continues forever so long. Thank you everybody for joining back. I hope you liked the video. If you like the content, kindly do like, share, and subscribe. It just helps us going. Cheers. Bye.